Obviously stoked to be going to Vic. So many opportunities here. I'm from Wellington myself, so yeah, I love staying in my own city, but originally from the Huts, it's nice to move to the big smoke of Wellington. In terms of coaching, I've played football and futsal for pretty much all my life and always thought about the game quite tactically, but it wasn't until I got a knee injury earlier this year that I really stepped into a coaching role with a bit of a bigger step. I'd like to thank Capital Football for all their support, helping me get set up, my co-coach Adam Burrows, and the under-19s Capital team who ended up winning nationals. So absolutely stoked to be a part of that. Yeah.
I think I'll firstly have to thank, obviously, the Vic Uni committee. Without you guys, I absolutely wouldn't have been able to do this. As you all know, it was a pretty hectic year. Thinking about it makes me want to run my hands through my head, actually. But it was incredible what we managed to pull off. Like I've said a million times to you guys, we came into it with virtually no experience, a club with very big negative numbers in the bank account and no actual rowers. To something that feels very established, and I think we should all be incredibly proud of ourselves. So yeah, to all the committee, especially Dylan, my vice president, thank you so much. What this means to the club is just that strength, that base that we've been trying to build. I'm really honoured that I got to work through this transitional period, and I'm really excited for whatever the future holds of Vic Uni. I'll surely be around for that. So thank you very much, guys. Awesome.
Because of all the excellent work you guys have done, as we've just mentioned, I'd like to proudly announce that you guys are 2021's University Club of the Year. So, congratulations, guys. Thank you. I'll give that to you, and that's your cup.
Awesome. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank our Victoria University rec team for all the support. I'd love anyone that would like to come play handball, come along and join us.
And a big thank you to all of our coaches, all the players, and also coming up from having no teams to 2 teams in both the women's and the men's. Woo!
Well, kia ora, talofa lava, whakalofa lahi atu, Nisa Bulavanaka, malo lelei, kia ora ana. Very warm Pacific greetings. It's my pleasure indeed to present this 2021 Blues Award, and there's 2 presentations that we're going to make to Ainsleyana Puliata. And the first award is Blue Award for netball. And as you know, she's in the Silver Ferns under 20. And we're very proud of her, and as well as part of the Pulse team. So let's give her a clap. And the second award is for the Blue Award for Pacifica Sportsperson of the Year. And we are so proud of you, Ainsley. Ainsley comes from Porirua, went to St Mary's College and is in her final year for Bachelor of Health. And it's lovely to see young Pacific people come through, because, you know, everybody would love to be in the Silver Ferns or the All Blacks, say Lara, you know, but it is lovely to see Pacific people aspire and do well in both areas, not only with their studies at university, but also in sport. So we're very proud of you.
Thank
and
you.
Well done. So I'll give you this. Here you are. Thank you. Say a few words.
Yeah. Hello, my name's Ainsleyana Puliata, and I just want to say thank you to my family, who's been my number 1 supporter from day 1 till now, and I'd like to thank the Victoria University of Wellington for accepting me into the uni at first and for giving me the opportunity to study a Bachelor of Health, which is what I'm very passionate about, helping the communities in the health and wellbeing sector. And I just want to say for everyone out there, Pacific Islander individuals, to just whatever you guys dream, whatever you guys want, you can do both. You can study and also play sports at the same time. It's going to be hard juggling between the two, but at the end of the day, it'll be really worth it because you get to have a degree as well as playing sports in the high environment. But yeah, thank you so much for this award. Very privileged, and yeah, good luck for the rest of 21.
Well done, darling. All that White Sunday practice.
Yeah.
Awesome. I guess the first thing that I want to acknowledge is that as a student athlete, it's never just the success of yourself. I think there's a lot of people that go into, I know, my own life and enable me to do what I do. So I guess I should say thank you to those people. My husband Willie, who obviously, as you can imagine, doing a PhD, I have a lot of stress, and he makes my life really awesome, and he's always a shoulder to cry on, and often is the one who doesn't get to see me a lot when I'm training. So a massive thank you to him. Also, thank you to my parents who, yeah, at the age of almost 30, I think I've mentioned this before, are at my netball games every Saturday, my handball games every Sunday, and my dad is the one that always reminds me that I'm in my prime going into my 30s. So while the rest of the world wants to believe you're not, my dad always reminds me that I am. And I guess thank you to those two as well for when I was growing up, we would always play lots of sport, went down to the park, threw around a ball, and was always just encouraged that sport is about having fun and enjoying the sport. And both of them as well, when I didn't make teams, I didn't want to make. They didn't call the school. They told me I just needed to prove next time that I deserved to be there. And I think that's definitely something I've taken not only into sport, but into lots of other aspects in my life. And also just thank you to my brother and to his partner as well. My brother's been a big part of my handball journey and has also travelled to watch me play around the world. So my family are the biggest part that I'd like to say thank you to. I know it's really tough. You're receiving criticism from almost every angle sometimes, but it develops good resilience. And just remember that planning and structure is definitely always your best friend.
I'm really lucky. I've been pretty open with how amazing the Wellington Uni has been. So many people, everyone in the uni, everyone here that does their part makes a big difference. My coach, my mental health support team, they've been amazing, and my parents, obviously. Yeah, and my mates have been really good. Just gives me like a avenue of support that's outside of cycling. So if I have a bad test or a bad day, then they're really the people that get me through and remind me that it's not just about biking. It's hard to believe, but yeah.
Sportswoman of the year.
Thank you. Oh, that's so exciting.
Hi there, just checking in to say that it was an honour to get nominated for these awards. It was awesome to get the opportunity to play cricket for New Zealand over the last couple of months. It was also really cool to represent Victoria University while I was there. They've been awesome helping me balance my degree, and I'm really grateful for that. Thanks.